Hi Aries, Trishna here. Welcome to your December 2019 general reading. So what I'm feeling for you is I feel like things are going all right. Nothing bad is necessarily happening. Things are fine. The reason why they're only fine and not great is because up until this point you've had a lot of energy, a lot of momentum. You've really been working towards your goals or working towards something. You've just really had a lot of enthusiasm. It was almost like you were ramping up while everybody else was winding down for the end of the year. And now it's come to a point where you are struggling to maintain that momentum. You're not really able to move forward at quite the same ease as you have been recently, and it feels like now you're starting to wind down with everybody else, and that's just not where your heart's at right now. It's like your body's having a hard time moving forward and getting things done, but mentally you still have that energy within you. So things are going well, you are moving forward, but it's more of a struggle in terms of the effort that it requires for you to take and put in to get things done, but your spirits are basically in the same place. And the way that I see December going for you is I feel like it's going to be a very good month. I feel like even though you're slowing down right now, you're going to ramp back up as the month continues to progress, and you're going to finish this year really, really strong. While everybody else is winding down, you are actually going to be ramping up as you've been wanting to do and as you have been doing for the past month or maybe even 2 months so far already. So you are going to be working, you are going to be accomplishing things, you are going to be doing your goals, and none of this is going to feel like really hard, boring work. This is something that you want to do. You're doing this because you have the energy within you, you have the enthusiasm, and you want to finish the year strong. So none of this is going to feel like work. It's going to feel like fun and like play and like what you want to do. And you're going to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. So your month is going to go really well. It's going to be a nice time for you to get things done while everybody else is kind of slowing things down and really focusing on gift giving and holidays and taking vacation and not working as much. So you're kind of you're taking a different approach to the end of this year, and that's good. Once January comes around, though, you are going to end up winding down then, just because you've been powering through with so much momentum for the past month or 2 months, and then when you add in December, so January, you are going to slow down a little bit while everybody else is just beginning to ramp up, but that's not really a big deal because it's going to take everyone else a little time to ramp up, like 2 weeks before they're really ramped up for January. And you're already going to be ahead of the curve by the time January comes around because you've been powering through everything and getting a lot done. And so you're going to be in a really good place, even though you're going to be taking a little bit of a break at the very beginning of January. So that's what I'm feeling for you for the month. The guidance that I have for you is, do remember that this is a time of the holidays, and this is a time when people make time for others and try to spend time with each other, and there are Christmas parties and holiday parties and all of that. So I know you really want to work on your goals, and your energy, like your internal vibe is there, like that's the energy that you're carrying inside, enthusiasm and wanting to get through things, and your external energy of actually being able to put in that effort without it being a struggle is going to ramp up very quickly. And so you're going to be a match in that respect, and you're going to be able to power through. So I know that's really where you're at right now, and that's good. That's really positive. I don't want you to throw that away or waste this kind of energy and momentum and this drive and this happiness that you have for your passions and your work. But work 70 to 90% of the time and still at least spend like 10 to 30% of your time interacting with people, because this is a time when people want to get together and spend time together and create memories together, and you don't want to miss out on that. So yes, spend the majority of your time working, but don't cut out other people in the excitement of working on your work. So you don't have to go out every night. Maybe go out one night a week if there's an opportunity that comes up. Take it one night a week. Or if there's a bunch of parties, you don't have to go for the whole thing. Go to a few of them. You don't have to go to all of them. Go to maybe the few that you really care about. You don't have to go for the whole thing. Just stay as long as you want to stay, and when you're ready to go, just go. So make sure that you include people in during this time period, but it only has to be a small percentage. But make sure there is a small percentage is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, you're in a really good place, you're doing really good things, and the end of the year is going to be really wonderful for you. So keep it up, keep up the good work, because you have this drive for a reason, so definitely make the best use of it. So I finally went out and bought myself a tarot deck. I pulled a card for you that I'm going to share with you as just additional guidance and advice that you need to hear for this month. Do remember that I am not a tarot reader, so I know some of the cards like what they're supposed to mean, but I'm also an intuitive reader, so I'm going to kind of combine the two. So the card that I ended up pulling for you is the Knight of Swords, and basically my understanding of this card, if I were to just look at a book, I guess, or like what I know of what a book would say, is Knight of Swords is somebody who is moving forward very quickly with passion, and I think that that really resonates with what I've just spoken about. Like, you are going to be getting that momentum, and you are going to be moving forward with passion. From an intuitive perspective, I see the face of this guy, and he's like real. I don't know if that's focusing very well, but he's very, very focused, very like at war with his tasks, and that's something that I would caution you not to do. Is you have a lot of things that you want to work on, you have a lot of things that you want to move forward on, you're really excited about it, you have that passion, but don't look at your goals so much as a battlefield or like something that you're warring against or something that you must do. Make sure to keep it fun, because right now you have that fun energy, and that is what is sustaining your momentum while everybody else is slowing down. You have this really joyful happiness, and it's really your passion that you're working on. Even if it's your work, let's say you are very passionate about it, you have a lot of joy for it, and you don't want to stifle that by being too rigid or being too like, this must get done. If you keep up that joy, you will continue this happy momentum. That's what's going to carry you forward. If you start berating yourself or feeling like certain things must be done, you're going to lose that oomph. So have a little bit of that. Obviously you have certain goals that you want to meet, certain marks that you want to hit, but don't look at it as an attack plan. Look at it as, this is what I want to accomplish during this month, and I'm really excited about it, and here's how I'm going to go about it, and just be excited every day about what you're doing. Don't make this a fight. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aries. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful December. If you're celebrating the holidays, I hope you enjoy the holidays and they're absolutely wonderful and there's not too much family drama. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.